Have there been any examples of Muslims coming to you and going, I was a Muslim, and then I saw what you did, and I thought, actually, maybe there's something, have you sort of...
Yeah, funnily enough, I was recently speaking to a Muslim who, called me out on social media, and I just said, hey, can we have a call? And she said, okay. So I gave her a call, and I said, hello. And she said, oh, hi. And I said, well, do you want to read the Quran together? So we read the verses, and she went, oh, I didn't really know about this. And a lot of Muslims don't know about this stuff. They're cultural Muslims rather than actually academics, or they don't even read the bloody book half the time, right? They're off drinking, or, most Muslims are very peaceful people, despite Islam, not because of Islam. Because we're all just human beings. This is just a shit system. Like, I always say to Muslims, like, if you're from Iraq or Iran, whatever, all these countries, the Islam did not exist in these countries before 720 AD. These countries were all Christian, or in Iran, they were Zoroastrian. Even Egypt, Coptic Christian, right? So they only became Muslim under the sword, right? Surah 9, verse 5. Kill the polytheists. Wait in ambush. It's a war. It's a religion of war. And these Muslims had, they were just Middle Eastern people. Some of the most brilliant, beautiful religions, diversity that was just culturally genocided, now are all Islamic. There's this, what is it? Once you go black, you never go back. Bullshit. Once you go Islamic, you never go back. Right? They had such diversity. They were Phoenicians, Hittites, Babylonians, great. They had algebra. They invented shit. They were great people, great architecture, decent food. It's okay. It's not as good as bacon and eggs, but they had a huge diversity in culture. They're not taught about their incredible history before Islam. Islam is a farce. It's just this cult. So I have no problem with Middle Easterners or Mediterranean. In fact, some of them are my best pals, the greatest people you'll ever meet. And they're the ones fighting Islam. Their ancestors died fighting Islam. And they still continue to fight it to this day. In Iran, women are just taking off their hijabs and playing rock music on the streets. There's that taekwondo artist, Iranian girl, absolutely stunning, beautiful, doing incredible stunts for Instagram or whatever. And she was taken in, and she's now disappeared. It's just, the people are brilliant. It's just this shit oppressive system. And my goal is, I do this all not because of hatred of Muslims. That's just stupid. No. I do it for the love of humanity. I love human beings, and I can't watch a little girl get immolated because she refused an arranged marriage, or a girl get stoned to death because she has sex before marriage. I can't watch that kind of shit and be okay with it. We all want to say something. All of us humans feel a deep human desire to look after one another. When we see oppression, it's just so damn obvious. It's more confusing to me that more people are not speaking up. And I believe that if the free speech situation is sorted out, then we'll be able to have more of an open discussion. And most of us don't have Islamophobia. We're not scared of Islam. We're just disgusted by it.
Ryan, what do your family think of this mission you're on?
Oh, they bloody hate it. My poor mum and dad, they're just really good people who just want to get on with everybody. And, well, they don't speak to me. It's a bit of a shame.
Since this mission started?
Well, when I do get communication for them, it's just, please stop what you're doing. It's just horrendous. And, they're going through a lot of trouble. Yeah, I mean, I really have paid the price, haven't I? I mean, my family don't speak to me. I'm not really safe in the country that I love, hanging around. I have to kind of forever have my head on a swivel. But I refuse to be a victim. So that's why I'll just keep on putting a smile and, keep buggering on. KBO. Winston Churchill, keep buggering on.
Is that what he said?
I hope so. I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Ryan,
KBO.
thanks for sharing your story. I'm worried that you're being reckless, and I'm worried because I think you're putting your life in danger, but it's your life, I guess.
But that's precisely why we must do it. Because for speaking the truth, your life is put at risk. I mean, what kind of nonsense is that? We live in a brilliant country. We live in one of the most, greatest history. All the world's richest came to this country for hundreds of years. And now Britain seems to be a place where people feel like they can't speak out. They feel like the police are going to put them in jail. And you're going to get killed if you speak out against pedophilia. I mean, what kind of situation is that? You could never imagine it. You had a veteran, World War II veteran, recently, who came out on
it was a morning show.
Yeah, the morning show,
yeah.
And he said he was crying. He was saying that he doesn't see the point of him and his brothers dying in the war because they fought for freedom, and we've got less freedom now than they had back then when they were fighting the war and fighting for freedom. That's just disastrous. It's people like that. I mean, people like him saved my, career. And they're crying on national TV. And there's some bloody presenter goes, "Excuse me, what do you mean by that?" As if him saying that, Britain has changed for the worse is somehow implicitly racist. Well, come on. Something needs to be done. And I'll pay the price. And many other people are willing to pay the price. I just saw Tommy Robinson a couple of days ago. What a brave guy. It's a lot easier to do it now. So I just implore everybody, speak up.
What did Tommy tell you?
He told me that there's another rally coming up, I believe, very soon. And everything's... The tide is changing. We're going to win, Britain is still a majority white country. It's a majority Christian white country. Or secular. Great. You guys are still the majority. Just get your country back. It's not game over. Not by a long shot. It's time to stand up. It's not too late. And that's just... We need to make some hard decisions. But British people are the greatest people to have ever lived. They're the most successful class of people, and they had 9 crusades. They'll figure this out. I'm just really grateful to be a part of this culture. If you guys will have me, you guys gave me a home, so I'll do my part. I'll always stand up for you guys. If there's a football match, World Cup, I support the UK before.
You support England or Scotland?
Scotland. That's why I said UK. I was just trying to avoid this. Scotland, come on. Scotland is a tiny country which invented most of the shit around the world.
Even football, they claim.
Exactly. I mean, Scots are badass. I think
they had the best Enlightenment.
Right, yeah. The Scottish Enlightenment. Yeah, and they invented the toaster and tarmac. And bloody everything else. Even the hypodermic syringe has barely changed since they created it. In fact, one of their patents say that eventually technology is going to get so good that we're going to have the capillary effect. So we're going to make the metal tube so thin that as soon as you insert it, it's just going to suck up on its own. They're just geniuses. I just love Scotland so much, man. It's just a brilliant country. I mean, best food in the world as well. Come on. Salmon, whiskey, truffles, best seafood in the world. The best gin, it's got everything that you really need. The best venison, Scotch beef, best food. It's just they just don't show off enough. Scotland is incredible, man. I mean, Scottish banter, Scottish people, Scottish rugby. Come on, it's just a brilliant country, man. And together with the United Kingdom, it's a beautiful alliance everywhere. And this country is going to do so brilliantly, and I'm just really proud to be a part of this kind of defining moment, and it's going to have a positive ending. It's going to be a happy ending
Thanks for watching this clip from the Winston Marshall Show. You can click here to watch the full episode, and for more clips like this one, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, be well.